Welcome to the weekly review for Module 4. Here we are, midpoint of the course. All right, so what are we doing this week in Module 4? We have our standard, our standard kind of assignments, our quiz. We have our weekly assignment, which this week is pretty easy. It's only, you have to do a chart in there. You could also do a graph and submit that in a Word document. So that assignment's pretty easy. We also have our normal discussion and our reflection piece. But we have the new item that's in the module this week, and that is the midterm. And I know some of you had some questions about the midterm. What's going to be on the midterm? What is it going to look like? So do keep in mind that the midterm will cover all the material up to this point, up to and including Module 4. So you want to make sure that you've had all of that digested. Remember, too, that the video lectures don't cover everything. They're only meant as kind of highlights or supplements to what's in the textbook. So you're going to have everything within the textbook as well. Remember, they're open book, open note. So definitely have whatever system that you have for taking online tests, have that kind of in play. I personally used to use little post-its on areas and concepts that I thought if I needed to get to it real quickly, I could, and if I had to reference it. So again, up to you on what you want to do that way. As far as the content, the types of questions that are going to be on there, the content, again, it's going to be everything from the beginning of the course till now. You're going to have multiple choice. You're going to have true and false. There'll be some matching with the definitions and the words, and you got to match them all up. You'll have some of that. And you'll also have some essay questions like we had at the very, very beginning in Quiz 1. We had that one essay question. You're going to have some essay questions in the midterm as well. Remember to use your own words. Do not copy and paste from any other source and drop it in there. Make sure, again, your own words and thoughts. Doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't have to be, absolutely grammatically correct. As long as it's readable and logical, and you're explaining yourself in I guess, a systemized way on these questions, you'll do just fine. Again, make sure it is in your own words to receive the credit for those essay questions. All right, so that covers kind of this week and the midterm. Now I want to give you a kind of a heads up on Module 5. Now Module 5, you're going to have Part 2 of the class project will be in there. So we remember there's 4 parts to this project. This one is going to be one of the beefier parts of the project where you're doing a literature review. So if you haven't started work on that last week, you definitely would want to start work on that project this week so you're not killed in Module 5 and trying to complete the literature review for your topic. So do take a look, go into the course. You can find all that information on what Part 2 is and what you have to do. It's all within the course under the major projects area, and look at the Part 2 on there and see what you got coming up for Module 5 and get started on that literature review this week. All right, double checking my notes here. I think that's everything we needed to cover for Module 4. And as always, thank you for watching.